Well, we're obviously all thinking today about where we're going. I always want to take a moment to remind us how we got here. Of course, it starts with the people of Oklahoma City. These, as you heard Tom, he listed by name hundreds of people who have made this possible, but it took hundreds of thousands of taxpayers approving this and paying for it through the years to get this done. And of course, that vote occurred in 2009, but that's like the middle chapter of the story. This began back in 2006, 2007, when we, as a city, fully contemplated the relocation of Interstate 40 and the opportunities that might present. Now we finally get to move forward on the lower portion of the park. I suspect many of our residents have forgotten that there is another half of this park coming, and that's a pleasant surprise that we get to spring on them today, that there is more to come to this amazing jewel in downtown Oklahoma City. So there's a full commitment to this park, obviously, from MAPS 3. And this year, the council, and we've recognized them already, we're very grateful for their support, did endorse further funding from the excess funds of MAPS 3 to this park, some of which will come to the lower portion of this park. We hope that we can make a full connection of some kind to the river, which I think is very important for the success of the park. It's also important for sort of the psychological link that this park creates. And that's the last thing I'd like to mention here, is how important this park, Scissortail Park, is in really bridging, I think, geographical divides that we've had in our city. It really helps you as a North Sider, if you fit that definition, bridge that mental gap all the way to South Oklahoma City. And it helps you understand just how close Capitol Hill is to downtown Oklahoma City. It's like a 5-minute drive from Chesapeake Arena to the Yale Theater. People who live in Capitol Hill or beyond in South Oklahoma City are going to feel just that much more connected when we're all having a communal experience that ties the two parts of the city together.
We're proud with this project to breathe new life back into an undervalued spot in Oklahoma City. And 3 weeks ago, I got to go through the neighborhood nearby, just over here to our west, and canvass the neighbors who have been here for decades and who have invested in this place with their presence, with their homes, with their families. And I asked them, I wanted to let them know about this great new event happening today, as well as the upcoming opportunities with the park. And I wanted to hear what their hopes were for the park. And I know a lot of these events, we talk about economic development and new homes coming in and new jobs, but the things they talked about were quality of life. They talked about the excitement of having nearby green space that their kids could go play in, that their aunts, uncles, grandparents could come visit them and just take a short walk to get a beautiful scene of downtown Oklahoma City. Working in mental health, I know how important green spaces are for our health, and I'm just so excited that we'll be able to offer that to the residents of our city, both those who will become new neighbors in this place, as well as those who have been here before.
The lower park will have elements that our upper park doesn't have. So between the two, they will really complement each other and create more opportunities for quality, creative programming that we can't wait to dream up, and also collaborate with the community in doing so. The lower park will feature a soccer field, a futsal court, a sports pavilion, a nature play area, pickleball courts, 2 basketball courts, a Whispering Pines promenade, a hollow with many saved trees, a woodland trail, a plaza, and a high overlook hill just behind us, which will create exhilarating views of the park and the river and the downtown skyline. In all of some of these projects, our foundation has reached out to generous people in the community. So we wanted to give a special shout out and thanks to Tim McLaughlin and his family and the Fields and Future Foundation that will be helping to create the futsal courts and with some elements of the soccer field. We also want to thank Devon Energy and the Thunder because they will be helping to provide some wonderful finishing touches to the basketball courts as well.